Imagine a world where creatures once walked with limbs, only to abandon them forever. A world where stealth, flexibility, and precision replaced brute strength. Today, we uncover the story of one of Earth's most mysterious and misunderstood animals, the snake. From their ancient lizard-like ancestors to the more than 3,600 species that now slither across every continent except Antarctica. This is the insane evolutionary journey of snakes. Snakes didn't begin as limbless hunters. Their story stretches back over 100 million years to the late Jurassic and early Cretaceous periods. They evolved from terrestrial lizards, creatures with legs that crawled through the undergrowth of prehistoric forests. The oldest snake fossils, like Najash from South America, reveal something surprising. These early snakes still had tiny hind limbs. For millions of years, they weren't completely limbless. Instead, they were transitional forms, creatures in evolutionary motion. Why lose their legs? Some scientists believe it was an adaptation for burrowing, allowing them to glide silently through soil and sand. Others suggest it was an aquatic adaptation, perfect for streamlined swimming. Either way, natural selection favored bodies that were longer, more flexible, and more efficient at movement without limbs. Legs became unnecessary baggage. Evolution had chosen the path of the serpent. Without legs, snakes needed a new way to move. What they developed was nothing short of revolutionary. Snakes perfected several unique forms of locomotion: serpentine slithering, the classic wave-like crawl; concertina movement, where they braced their bodies against surfaces to inch forward; sidewinding, a strange, efficient strategy for crossing hot deserts with minimal body contact; and even arboreal gliding, where some snakes launched themselves between trees, flattening their bodies like living ribbons in the air. This flexibility made snakes unstoppable colonizers. They could burrow underground, swim rivers, climb trees, and traverse deserts. Where legs might have been a limitation, limblessness became an evolutionary superpower. Movement was only part of the story. To survive, snakes needed to become effective predators. Early snakes likely ate insects and small vertebrates, but as they evolved, their hunting strategies grew more complex and more terrifying. Snakes developed extremely flexible jaws connected by elastic ligaments, allowing them to swallow prey much larger than their heads. Unlike mammals, they don't chew. Instead, they consume prey whole, an innovation that let them tackle animals from birds to mammals and even other reptiles. Two distinct hunting strategies emerged: constriction, used by pythons, boas, and anacondas, where powerful coils suffocate prey; venom, used by vipers, cobras, and sea snakes, injecting toxins that paralyze or kill instantly. These evolutionary arms races made snakes apex predators in many ecosystems, able to bring down animals much larger than themselves. Perhaps the most astonishing development in snake evolution is venom. Early snakes may have relied solely on constriction, but around 60 million years ago, some lineages developed specialized glands that produced toxic proteins. Over time, these toxins diversified into a chemical arsenal. Snake venom can attack the nervous system, the bloodstream, or even destroy tissue at the cellular level. Each species has its own unique cocktail, perfected through millions of years of evolutionary experimentation. Cobras evolved dramatic hood displays to warn enemies. Vipers developed long, hinged fangs for delivering deep, lethal bites. Sea snakes created some of the most potent venoms known to science. Today, venom is not just a weapon, It's a medical frontier. Scientists study snake toxins to create new drugs for heart disease, strokes, and even cancer. What was once purely lethal may hold the key to saving lives. From their humble beginnings, snakes spread to nearly every corner of the planet. They thrive in rainforests, deserts, grasslands, oceans, and cities. Some species adapted to freshwater lakes. Others ventured into coral reefs. The sea kraits and hydrophyids even returned to the ocean, reclaiming an aquatic lifestyle after millions of years on land. The diversity is staggering. Tiny thread snakes, barely 4 inches long, that can coil on a coin. Gigantic reticulated pythons, stretching more than 30 feet. The flying snakes of Asia, gliding between treetops. And the highly specialized rattlesnakes, with tails that evolved into warning devices. Few vertebrate groups display such versatility and adaptability. But perhaps nothing demonstrates snake evolution more dramatically than the giants of the past. Around 60 million years ago, in the rainforests of South America, lived Titanoboa, the largest snake ever discovered. At over 40 feet long and weighing more than a ton, Titanoboa was the undisputed apex predator of its time, capable of crushing giant turtles and even young crocodiles. Although Titanoboa is gone, its legacy reminds us that snakes once ruled with sizes we can barely imagine. Today, snakes remain symbols of fear, fascination, and mythology. Ancient cultures revered them as gods, healers, or omens of danger. But beyond myth, snakes are crucial to ecosystems, controlling pest populations, balancing food chains, and even inspiring medical breakthroughs. From their legged ancestors to their limbless dominance, snakes are a story of adaptation, innovation, and survival. The evolution of snakes isn't just insane, it's a reminder that in nature, change is the ultimate key to success. And so, the next time you see a snake gliding silently through the grass or coiled in the shadows, remember, you are witnessing the result of over 100 million years of evolutionary genius.